You hear? Well, there you are, you rascal. It is the Paul Leslie Hour with a review of Wolfies, the whiskey made with a blend of ingredients from Scotland, distilled in copper pot stills and aged in American oak bourbon casks. Wolfies is brought to you by Sir Rod Stewart. So, let's go to the tavern at Rainbow Road in Charleston, South Carolina, the oldest liquor store in America, they say. Paul and the beverage expert, Coby Glass, are there, ready to try this new blended whiskey. Let's see what Coby and Paul and who knows who else think about Wolfies. Here's looking at you.
Good to see you again, Paul.
It's good to see you. Deja vu.
Deja vu, all over again. So as we wrap up these beers, we wanted to have a little beer to kind of wet the palate, get in the right mood to do a wonderful introduction of the Scotch. What are you drinking there, Paul?
Well, something from Belgium.
Belgium.
Right.
I think I know what that is. I think that's a little triple Carmelie. Beautiful Belgian beer. I'm doing a little Free House Battery Brown from here in Charleston. We are in Charleston, South Carolina, the oldest liquor store in America.
That's right.
This particular business has been continuously selling licensed alcohol since 1686. There's no better place to do the introduction of this beautiful Scotch that we're about to have. Rod Stewart Scotch, he's put a lot of time, effort, and passion into. Can you tell us a little bit about what we should expect here, Paul, before we crack it open?
Absolutely. So, this whiskey is called Wolfies. And what a cool, it's like a case that maybe.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Is this the case it's going to come in?
I don't know about that.
That is epic.
But it's very cool. It caught my attention, that's for sure. You know, it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of things back and forth from the United Kingdom to the United States. If you think about it, like, I'm drinking a beer from Europe. You're drinking a beer from the United States.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah. And we're in a city where the two, historically, there's been a lot of exchange.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This is the one of only 3 walled cities in North America: Quebec City, St. Augustine, and Charleston. One French, one Spanish, and this is the only English walled city in North America, Charleston, South Carolina. That is epic packaging.
So this is the first time I'm taking it out. I've been saving it for this moment. Look at that. Blended Scotch Whisky, product of Scotland.
Oh, I love that label. I love that. I looked it up online. I want to do a little homework, but it looks so much better in person. I didn't realize it was the relief on the bottle. That's called a dispensary era bottle. But when alcohol was pre-prohibition here in the colonies, they made the bottles thicker and they did the relief so you could tell what the bottle was because you didn't have paper labels.
Right.
And that way, because at the time you had to weigh the bottle, fill it, and weigh it, and you paid by weight. But when you had the relief on the bottle, they knew where the bottle came from, and you didn't have to weigh the bottle. It saved you a lot of time. So a dispensary era bottle with Wolfies here. That's very interesting.
And it says a rascal of a thing.
A rascal of a thing.
That's the
A rascal of a thing.
that's the tag word. I didn't bring a pocket knife with me.
We need a corkscrew?
We'll see. Let's see.
We may need a corkscrew.
Okay.
Yep, all right. We done?
So should we take a sniff first? I don't know.
A pour in the glass. Nice little lively pour.
Okay. You're the alcohol.
That's cranberry. That's good.
That's good? A little more?
No. That's good.
Okay. So that's the first pour.
I'm going to wait.
Gentlemen first. Okay.
Gentlemen first. We should have done that the other way around. Because I'm a bit of a rascal myself. No, stand up here.
Put it up there.
Yeah, that's going to look good, brother.
Right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's lovely. All right, very soft on the nose. Very soft. Surprising. It's a ballad on the nose.
It's delicate.
Yeah. No, that starts out soft. No harshness there at all. That's interesting. I was expecting a little more bite.
Me too. Me too. But there's
I've
almost...
got a big nose. It's not that effective, but it got me, it got me to Cicerone.
Well, this question is occurring to me. Just free association here. Just speak at will. What are you smelling? Because I know what I'm smelling.
So I'm getting a little countryside. Actually, I'm getting this. This smells like like fresh laundry. When like you have that clean air, unencumbered countryside. It's a very fresh. That's why I'm shocked a little bit. It's very, because Scotch normally you don't get. You get intensity, you get iodine, you get. It's got a fresh breeze almost smell to it, with the grasses and some of the flowers, some of those florals thrown in. It's delightful. It really is. But again, very soft. Surprisingly soft on the aroma.
Soft. I'll tell you what I'm smelling.
Oh, I was almost starting it.
A little bit of apple, and there's like a vanilla. Tell me if you smell that. I can.
See, I've got apple blossoms. Apple, very similar, but I was thinking the more floral. And no, that is, it's very pleasant, very pleasant.
It's important to note, the first time I ever had any interest in Scotch, it was the smell that got me. Believe it or not, I smelled. And
well, there's a big discrepancy. You got the Islays, the very big iodine. You got the Highlands, which are, light and crispy. Almost, and so much in between. Do you remember what the first Scotch was that intrigued you? I might interview you.
It was Balvenie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
And good stuff.
All right, that makes sense. Let's try it. You ready?
Should we drink to something, brother?
To the oldest liquor store in America, a new Scotch, and the friendship and the music that inspired it.
Well said.
Oh, now it's dancing. All right, a nice little twirl there.
That's very good.
Oh no, it started out and then it went and did a little nice little twirl there. No, it's went one direction and totally twirled into another one. So again. No, that's just a nice little dance across the palette. It does change directions there, right at the very initial, right at the very beginning. It very quickly changes directions, and then kind of dances across this. That is that's delightful.
It's very good, isn't it?
It is. We say a rascal of a.
A rascal of a thing.
I think they captured that. Yeah, that is. It's very naughty in a way.
Naughty. I have to
because
say,
this is very easy to drink for a Scotch, but it does twirl right there at the beginning, right at the very beginning, and then it kind of dances through the rest of the song, so to speak.
The song. Coby, do you have a favorite Rod Stewart song? If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
You're in my heart. I love You're in My Heart. I know it's one of the big hits. You're not supposed to do big hits, but that's the Sing in the Shower song.
Yeah.
That's the one that always got to me. I just felt the passion of that. I can't sing. I will sing. I have no dignity. I'll do it. But if I could sing that, I wish I could just go up and do a karaoke and sing that song. I can't. But if I could, I would be thrilled to sing that song. That's one of my favorites. It's just one of those, because I've always been blessed with good women in my life. I've been one of the few people, widowed, never been divorced, I've never had a bad relationship. And that's one of those songs that's like, you're in my heart. It's just, that's a testament to I'm in on this.
Yeah.
And I love it. And that reaches me. So yeah, that's easily my favorite Rod Stewart. So I don't think anyone's ever covered it, because how could they?
Yeah,
If they have, it didn't work out well, because I've never heard it. You have one?
I do. My favorite Rod Stewart song will always be "I Was Only Joking," which is a little sardonic, a little bit sad, but it's just pure poetry to me. I love that song. But you were mentioning women, and I have to say, I think that we should maybe get a woman's perspective here.
I think a woman's perspective would be perfect. Let's introduce Shannon. She's going to come in and take my place.
Shannon, so who are you? So Wolfies.
It's Josh.
Shannon, while he's pouring, you want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm in Charleston, and I have deep roots here. I'm a tour guide. I drive carriages. I do money tours at night. I'm an artist, I'm a professional artist here. Let's see what else. Just love the city. It's wonderful.
Oh, Shannon, are you a appreciator of Scotch?
I haven't drank a lot of Scotch.
Right.
So I couldn't tell you. But I've got a friend that loves it, and I buy it for him once in a while.
All right. Well, shall we try it?
Yes.
Or shall you try it, I should say.
Yes. It's long. It's got a spice to it.
Spice.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely original. Maybe some. I can taste the vanilla. But I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah. On the back of my tongue.
I can see it. Which, when I was smelling it, I was thinking apple. I was thinking in the vanilla and cinnamon all together. You kind of think about certain baked.
Oh, you know what? Getting a tiny taste of pear.
Very.
Well, it's definitely got my favorite flavors. Yeah.
Yeah? You like it? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
I agree with Coby though. It's got a real subtlety to it. It's like a very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paul, is it changing for you? Is it developing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say there's little different nuances, especially when she mentions the pear. I can kind of see a little bit of that. Or taste, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. It's not at all what I expected.
You can taste some of the peat, but it's very light.
Right.
Well, thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
We need that a woman's opinion, because as most of us men know, men may rule the world, but women rule men. So,
Right.
Thank you so much.
Shannon.
I appreciate
Thanks for-
that. That's
for everything.
awesome. Thank you.
well, one of the important things I think about this particular Scotch, it is delightful. It does dance. I think it is approachable.
Right.
But what I really love is the actual bottle, the packaging. If that indeed comes in that package, I can't use the exact word, but we're going to sell about, for this Scotch here at the oldest liquor store in America, because I love the relief. I love the packaging. Wolfie's that little kind of a hybrid wolf, Rod Stewart, his nickname, from way back in his footballing days, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful packaging. It's a beautiful product. And we're in beautiful company. Thank you, Paul, for letting me be part of this.
Thank you. Very quick question.
Yes,
Do you recommend?
absolutely. I used to drink Scotch more than I do now. I've been more of a rum guy since I moved to Charleston because it seems to fit in.
Of course.
And I miss Scotch. This made me realize how much I miss Scotch because the grassiness, the malt, the peaty, it dances differently than rum does. Rum does a naughtier dance. This does a more dignified dance across the tongue, but it still has a little rascal to it.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it. Coby, always a pleasure.
Cheers, bro. Cheers to y'all.
Until next time.